Welcome into another edition of TDN Daily. It is Wednesday, August 10th, and we have a carryover storyline because we have more information about the Roquan Smith trade request out of Chicago. The trade is still requested, but he did show up to Bears Family Fest on Tuesday. That the team practiced out of Soldier Field in front of their fans. And he was there. He was on the sidelines, was not participating in practice, but he hasn't been doing that all camp. He's been on a hold in, which is seeming to continue. But general manager Ryan Poles came out and said that he has every intention of signing Roquan. He wants to sign Roquan Smith. Listen, Roquan Smith, I read some excerpts from his notes app yesterday. Who doesn't have their notes app on dark mode? Who doesn't have their phone on dark mode, first of all? But he wrote a 2-page long notes app, and he was very transparent, very candid, which I did appreciate. He does not have representation, and so I think that that's a little bit of a reflection of that as well, just because if you have an agent in your ear, your agent is probably going to nix about half of that stuff that he ended up saying. But he did say that maybe the McCaskies can save this, the owners of the team, but he doesn't see a way back to the team right now. Now, just because he said that, though, it does not mean that a deal cannot get done, especially now that you have the general manager coming out and saying, no, we want to keep Roquan. We want Roquan on this team. And they're just going to have to, this was essentially, I'm walking back on my panic a little bit because I think this is a negotiating tactic. Obviously, Roquan Smith is frustrated. And if the deal kind of what Ian Rappaport kind of reported was that, there was a de-escalating salary as the years went on to help protect the team. The guarantees weren't there. It didn't match up with top linebacker money. And that kind of speaks to what Roquan said about, if I sign this deal, it's not just bad for me, it's bad for the entire linebacker market. And we've seen how that market can get reset for a position group just this offseason with wide receivers, Christian Kirk of all people, resetting that market, and we've seen just receiver contract after receiver contract go up and up and up. So Roquan is thinking not just of himself, he's thinking of his entire position group, and this is kind of his cross to bear at this point. But it is encouraging that the front office is saying, listen, we understand you're frustrated. We're going to work through this. So he's such an integral part of what this defense is trying to do, that middle linebacker spot in Eberflus's 4-3 defense. The Bears don't really have another good answer. They've got Matt Adams that they brought over from Indianapolis, but I mean, this isn't a huge, very deep rotation, and a lot hinges on Roquan being able to direct traffic both in front of him and behind him. So he is integral to what this defense is doing. And the defense could be pretty decent this year. They don't have as many holes, at least, as the offense does. And while the offense is working things out, it really helps to be able to lean on the defense, especially in these games, to keep them competitive. So I don't see them wanting to get rid of Roquan Smith. Maybe that's wishful thinking on my part, given that I live in Chicago. I grew up a Bears fan. But hopefully this hold in will be resolved. And by the time the season rolls around, Roquan Smith will still be a Bear and will be right in the middle of that Chicago Bears defense, playing that Chicago Bears linebacker brand of football. So that's the top story for today. We'll see what else comes out of the news cycle. I am currently in Tampa, Florida, about to go to Buccaneers camp, so I'll have some stories for you out of there this week. But that's all for now. Wednesday, August 10th, I'm Carmen Vitali, and thanks for watching TDN Daily.